episode 10, I think, of Road to Nationals. And today is going to be a workout that doesn't really pertain to me going to USAPL Nationals. It's a little bit of a side part. This episode is going to be dedicated to arm day, arms, pythons, whatever you want to call them. This isn't going to be how to get big arms, although if you do it right and you eat well, you probably will get bigger arms. This workout is what I use to train for strict curl competitions. So you can kind of incorporate strict curling as you can, because when it comes to arms, they can recover fairly easy. Like, there have been, don't quote me on this, but I've seen some studies where the recovery of certain body parts that are used more often is a lot higher. So you can train your legs more often, or you can train your arms more often because we're constantly using them. But with biceps specifically, which isn't 100% of a strict curl, because I'm going to go over strict curl form, but with strict curls, you can kind of incorporate it into arm training, in my opinion, twice a week. And the way I kind of approach it is I approach one heavy day of strict curling, specific strict curling, and then I have an accessory day that my coach programmed in, because I made my arm, my coach made my whole program, and then I asked if I could throw in a strict curl day since I'm training 4 days a week, and he gave me the okay on that. So I do an arm day, which is primarily bicep focused, so it's a little bit of tricep warm up, and then I do biceps, which is almost entirely biceps. And the main reason I just do that is because the day after, which is my bench day, I do my triceps. So it's kind of I have a little bit of a bicep focused day. But again, it's just a 30 to 45 minute workout that gets me to be able to get stronger at a specific movement. And then on my shoulders and arms day, that day is when I do my second day of bicep training. But I'm not training the strict curl specifically, because what I do is I have 1 day of specific movement training, which is what powerlifting is. I'm training a specific movement, and then I have a secondary, and then I do that lift on a second day, but I alternate the form. So I'm doing the movement, but I'm training a different muscle group. For example, with squats, I'll do 1 day of specific squatting, competition level squat, where I'm doing low bar, strict form, and then afterwards I'll change up the form a little bit with my volume training to do train certain things, weaknesses I have. In my case, I have really bad knee valgus due to weak adductors, so I'll do a lot of box squats to help with hip drive. And then on another day, on my deadlift day, I incorporate SSB or high bar squats, so I'm training more of my quads, since low bar squats are more hip and glute focused. Or not in my opinion. In fact, it's a lot more hip and glute focused than quad focused if you do low bar squats. But anyway, yeah, so today is going to be strict curling. So like I said, I'm going to start warming up with a little bit of tricep work, just because I learned this kind of technique from Jake Cutler, where he likes to get his triceps warm or tired before he hits biceps, and that allowed him to kind of train biceps better. And I did bodybuilding for a while, and when I did my arm days, I started off with my triceps, and I experienced a lot of great effects from it. I experienced a lot better pumps in both muscle groups when I trained them separately instead of one after the other. And when I did train my triceps first and then train my biceps, I felt it a lot more in my biceps because my triceps were fatigued, which caused my biceps to, one, already be warm because they're an antagonist muscle group, but B, be able to focus on the constricting more because the triceps weren't as capable of taking over as they are in some movements. So there's that. So I'm going to start off after my warm up. I'm going to start with a working up set of strict curls. So I'm going to go up to, actually I forgot how much I usually go up to. I need to check check that. I think I'm probably, because I'm doing right now I'm on a 5x5 since I don't really have a strict curl competition in the near future that I know about. I'm considering signing up for CT Fletcher's strict curl competition with the ISCA or something like that, or ISSCA, I think that's what it's called. But yeah, CT Fletcher started that. He's the king of strict curls. Dude had I think he was one of the first guys to get a 225-pound strict curl, which that's most guys' benches. Matter of fact, that's my bench. Or that's not my bench, but matter of fact, like, I worked for years just to get that on my bench press. Like, dude curled that. That's insane. So I'm gonna be probably working up to, I'm doing 5 reps. Actually, I could probably work up to like 2 rep heavy, like maybe 3 sets of 2 today if I'm feeling good, or I might work up to 1 heavy set. I'm not usually a big proponent of working up to very, very heavy strict curls just because I've seen too many bicep tears in my lifetime, and I'm only 20 and I've seen over 40 bicep tears, 2 of which were in person and they weren't pretty. So I don't want to live through that yet, or I don't want to ever live through that, but it's, I don't know. I want to prevent it, but I don't know. Sometimes you just can't prevent stuff. So there's that, but God, it is dead today at Monger's. Like, dead and buried. Well, it's Wednesday. Why is it so dead? Anyways. So yeah, so after I do that heavy set, I'm gonna drop the weight and do a 5x5 of not strict curls but cheek curls, where I'm not, or yeah, so I'm gonna do like competition up against the wall, strict curl up to a heavy set, drop the weight, do a 5x5, and then I'm gonna do a set of isolated preacher curls with dumbbells. Normally I would do a set of preacher curls with the barbell, but Monger's doesn't have that, so I'm just incorporating the 5x5 with that. I'm gonna do the isolated preacher curls with the dumbbell, and then I'm gonna do a 5x5 set of preacher curls, and then I'm gonna finish off with crossbody hammer curls, which is just gonna be for forearm emphasis. And then once I do that, I'm gonna work a little bit of, yeah, so yeah, and then right after that, after I do the crossbody hammer curls, I'm gonna do a final burnout set of cable curls. And I like to do what a buddy of mine back in my old commercial gym, he was one of the old, I wouldn't say old heads, but he was one of those experienced guys. He was in the Marines. This set where it's not really a potty curl, it's kind of like a reverse potty curl, if you've heard of that. But basically you got it's on a cable machine, and you just burn out 100 reps starting at a certain weight, and then you just continuously pump it out, and that's going to lead to the biggest bicep pump in your freaking life. And that's just going to be that last little bit of volume. So it's going to be 5 arm exercises total. I want to say it's going to be approximately 25 working sets and a couple more warm-up sets. But yeah, that's going to be the arm workout. If you want this on program, just email me and I can send it to you. I don't know if enough people watch this to get it, but hey, if you want a good arm workout, 100% recommend it. So I'm gonna get started, slam this pre, can already feel it working. So I'll see you in a bit.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks. We out here moving borders. Now we ain't getting pressurized. We out here making
triceps are warmed up, arms feeling warmed up. So I'm gonna find a sturdy wall and get to work on the strict curls.
Change up, rearrange stuff to your greatness. Famous for the way up, play the game, bruh.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
You know I'm always honest. There ain't no way I'm ever stopping.
I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top,
I'm always flirting with pain. She like to hurt me and maim. I'm always working to change, but she's still lurking the same. I keep on building a dynasty while the haters be trying me, but they hate from inside. You see, hate themselves in society, so I let them speak quietly while my actions speak wider. See, they be hiding in privacy with the screen. Oh, the irony to hate someone who's trying to be whatever they would like to be. We all feel the anxiety. We make our own rivalries. Yo, so where is all the positivity? I feel like we always hate on everything, is killing me. Thoughts build quick, causing different possibilities. Negative thoughts will cause different disabilities. So do better, work hard under pressure. If you got no time, work smarter than ever. Don't ever let them tell you that you can't never say never. And turn your mind into the truest to go getter.
never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
You know I'm always honest. There ain't no way I'm ever stopping.
I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
Hey guys, so one of my buddies was having a conversation with one of his clients while I was recording this, and my audio pretty much picked up all of it. So to save both our times, I'm just going to talk over. Basically, what I'm explaining here is that there's a rule in the Strict Curl Federation that states that your feet have to be a maximum of 12 inches away from the wall, and that your butt and back have to be up to the wall as well. Besides those rules, oftentimes there's no real other rules in play when it comes to the bar, except that the bar has to be resting on your thighs. But in this right here, I want to say the bar weighs about 15 pounds, so this would be about a 65-pound curl.
Never get it thrown back. I'm sick of being cautious. I'ma go cause something, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad.
I won't obey. You cannot tell me what I cannot say. I'm here to last, so yeah, I'm here to stay. I'll live each second like my final day. You can't take that away.
Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad.
did that for 5 sets. 5 sets of 5 reps. That's just volume and strength at the same time. So I kind of go more towards the competition, then I'll kind of have a linear periodization block into the conjugate method. That's it for now.
Well, yet again, audio didn't pick up. So what I'm going over here is just a superset I do to blast my arms at that last little bit of the workout. I start off with doing hammer curls bilaterally, that is, I'm doing both arms at the same time, and I'll do that to failure, which is usually around 12 to 15 reps, so I plan the weight accordingly. And then after I've hit bilateral failure, I'll then move on to unilateral in a superset, where I do one arm and the other arm alternating, which just leads to more burning and allowing me to do more sets.